2025 is nothing like what I thought it would be. Growing up playing Black Ops 2 as a kid, I always had a pretty clear image for what 2025 would look like. Sleek, sci-fi buildings, floating and hovering architecture everywhere, futuristic gear on the civilian level. I mean, just look at this world, man. It's beautiful. But that's not what we got. What you're currently listening to is a beat made by my friend Jayden. He does music and has a YouTube channel that he's been working on, so both of those will be linked in the description. If anyone comments about wanting a way to have the full beat, I'll try and find a way to get it up. This video was always intended to be for the 1,000 subscriber milestone, so I really appreciate him for making me something cool for it. The extended version of the beat's in the background right now, and more might be done with that in the future. But more on that later. With all that said, 2025 really wasn't that bad though, at all. I mean, I graduated, the channel hit 1,000 subscribers, it gained 1,000 subscribers, we got monetized, so started making money off the videos, had some viral shorts, and good performing content overall. It's a lot more consistent than in the history of the channel too, even its infancy. 2025 may not have been everything that I thought it would be, but it ended up being everything I could have asked for. I met some great new people that have become a huge part of my life. I'm still trying my best to keep up with the people who helped me get here too. Everything I dreamed of as a kid really starts now. All those ideas for big projects and viral videos really have a platform to be experimented on. I seriously can't help but thank each and every one of you who made it possible. Whether you're a random who got clickbaited by the We Become We Behold video, you found the channel from the now hundreds of shorts, or you're a person I know who's been there for me along the way. This wouldn't have been possible without you. So thank each and every one of you so much. It's impossible for me to express just how grateful I am through this medium, but best believe I'm going to be trying my best to show my appreciation going forward. Before we get into that though, I do want to go over some of the videos and stats on the channel from the year, as well as do the first TubeBuddy year-in review, which is heavily inspired by the original inspiration of the channel, being my favorite YouTuber, Yub, and his series titled Did Current Year Suck? But without further ado. Hello my friends, this is Gecko, and you're watching the first TubeBuddy year-in review on this channel. Now this series, as I just mentioned in the script, was heavily inspired by my favorite YouTuber being Yub's series he did on this, which, if you didn't know, is actually what inspired me to start doing content in the first place. I think I talked about it in the We Become We Behold Part 2 video, but that video was really bad and mixed awful, so just to reiterate one more time, it was either the 2019 or it might have even been a couple years before that, but one of his year-in reviews he did just really humanized being a YouTuber to me and really made me realize that anybody could do it. And I mean, that awakening is really what's led to me still having this channel today. And as of now, he still has not done a year-in review for 2025, which, I mean, for one, this still says 2024, even though the link says it. I think the numbers should be right for 2025, but still, it's definitely, that might be the reason. But anyways, just to get right into it and get a little music for you. The year-in review for 2025. And yeah, even though it says 2024, should be back here. began at 803 subs, 307k views, which is still really good to start the year out, by the way. I haven't even got here yet, come on. 809 subs, 307k views, right? Which, I mean, is honestly a great base. 11 uploads. I'm assuming a lot of those are just from the one We Become a We Behold video, but still, honestly, a pretty good starting point. Now, but to go into the top 3 uploads, I think these are accurate. This video I uploaded literally a couple days ago, like within the time frame of editing this. So to explain some of these, this upload right here, I opened my phone, literally woke up in the morning, was thinking about shorts, checked how the ones from the night before performed, and then I saw that the US Open was the first thing on my YouTube page, and I had never watched a tennis video on the channel page. I barely even use it. So the fact that the tennis was getting recommended, I'm like, I gotta try some videos. Made like 3 of them, they all got around this number of views. Honestly, I think one got more than this, so this might not be too accurate. And then yeah, this video, which I'll explain a little bit of that in the analytics, because I think it's really interesting. But again, another clickbait We Become We Behold video seems to be the best performing thing on the channel. Sorry about that. I mean, the odds are, if you're listening to this right now, you're coming from one of these videos. So, I mean, at least you get to learn a little more about me, you know? But performance first last year, 300% up in subs gained and 1.56k subs in a year. That is crazy, man. To put that in perspective, I started the year with 800 subs and we got all the way up to, I mean, that's what, 2.37k? It's crazy. So, thank you all once again. But views gained also up 400%, incredible. That one We Become We Behold video hit the algorithm again too. I think it's just TikTok and TikTokers making videos about the game, and then now the video gets recommended by AI too, so it's crazy. And then videos uploaded up a lot. Yeah, so imagine this says 24 and 25, because that's really what it's saying here. Definitely up when it comes to videos uploaded. I uploaded a lot of shorts, which, I mean, I guess this is the perfect time to talk about. A lot of it is just uploading shorts on my phone, making content I know I can make easily on my phone, making reproducible content, but still trying to make unique content that's going to get seeded to people and not just going to get, you know, nothing. But yeah, definitely a lot more in terms of uploading. That's almost a video a day, man. Because I was not locked in all year. I got locked in around June, and that's like the early mark, you know? But how the year's ending, incredible stuff, man. I mean, 10,000 likes in a year, that's an achievement in itself, you know? I don't understand how I got 1 million views and 13,000 views. I don't know where these numbers are coming from, but yeah, man, I mean, the upload should go to show you. I know it's counting shorts, but still, like, it's a crazy difference. But yeah, I guess that's everything for the year in review. Before we get back into the scripted parts of the video, I did want to go over some of these. This is going to be on all of them. I got a strike for like a kind of dark colored meme. It's tough. But wanted to go over some of the better performing videos and why I think they perform good. So this video, you'll notice the thumbnail for it is, I don't know how to make the thumbnail big, but the thumbnail for it is a picture of, this is taken from somebody else's 100 sub special. I've used it in a lot of pictures just because it's just the like happy couple from the We Become We Behold game repeated over and over with the cake. Pretty basic stuff, but making that the thumbnail of the short and then titling it Good Ending really makes it clickable and adds that browse feature, which is really where the views of this video is coming from. If you want to look at where it's coming from, so where these views are coming from is a lot of it is browsing and YouTube searching, which is people searching, you know, We Become We Behold, all endings and stuff. But a very small portion comparatively to the total views actually come from the shorts feed itself, which is typically where your video will get seeded to and where all the views will come from on a short, you know, which I've always thought was interesting. And on top of that, because I was so confident in this video's performance, I advertised it. only advertised it to 3.5k people, and it's, I mean, I think that cost me $10 in advertising through Google Ads and stuff. And I mean, we can go look at what the video ended up making, $26. It's just crazy stuff that advertising a short early on can push it so much, you know. But if you're confident in the performance, I do think it's worth it. Now, to the next one. This video is notable because it was not uploaded by me. This was earlier on in the year before I'd even logged back in. This was uploaded by my partner who does the channel. I think I've said his name before on the channel, but yeah, he made it on his phone, remixing one of our videos, and it's what got me down the whole 300 upload pipeline. So yeah, pretty proud of him for this video here. And it's pretty basic stuff, like you just make it on your phone, just a clip of the video, one of the most clickable parts, and there you go. Next, yeah, the US Open shorts I talked about. Yeah, this one did get more views as I thought. But yeah, the US Open shorts, again, just noticing, picking up on a weird pattern that was going on almost immediately. Like, look at that, out of nowhere, 1 hour, bang, everything's there. It's crazy stuff. And then pretty much doesn't get touched by the algorithm after that. But yeah, both the US Open shorts, literally just clip the US Open, put some captions over it, that was it. You can do it on your phone, it's pretty easy. To go over some of the videos on the channel, this one, which was not 2025 actually, this was December 30th of 24, and I made it 6 months before that, like right around the time I made part 2 to the We Become a We Behold video. I think same day even. But yeah, ended up going up on the 30th of the year, which made me feel as though it was a New Year upload, and a lot of the traction got from it was from the New Year. And I am still very proud of this video, honestly. I think it only gets lazy like around halfway through. And it's definitely not an editing style. Like, I don't edit like this at all anymore. But still, I'd say definitely a good way to kick off the year. Got me high effort content, hour 20. I don't know if I'm ever going to edit this long again. This taught me not to do this, you know? So, interesting way to kick the year off. Followed up by the 12 minutes video, which was a fun one to make, and it performed better than most videos, but which I think actually had to do with advertising, so maybe never mind on that. Yeah, this is one that was due to advertising, so performed better than average due to putting a little money into it, and did not make that money back. However, 'tis how it goes sometimes. High effort content, you know, and honestly it's not even the highest effort. This was just a gaming video I edited down with basic edits, but yeah, at some point I may pick it up. I do have some announcements later, so you may see some more 12 minutes content. The Schedule 1 beta video, this is another one I advertised pretty early on. And let me just confirm how much I advertised. So yes, of the 7.8k views, 366 were advertising, which is a very small amount. I think that's maybe $5. I might have got my card canceled halfway through this advertising. But yeah, video ended up performing really decent for my channel, 7.8k views. And this is just, I made a video about Schedule 1 and it didn't perform the greatest, and I'm like, okay, what other video could I make? I had a little difficulty getting on the beta. I had to watch I think I had to pull up an AI and get it to tell me how to do it. Might as well make a video on it. And I mean, it performed really decent around that time period because people were genuinely curious. And I've since changed the title and stuff to try to keep it in the algorithm. Works sometimes. But the final video to cover is the Breaking Bad video, which I will say 15.1 watch hours is actually pretty good from it being a longer video. And I think just from the sheer volume of shorts I've made, it's just continued to keep it somewhat growing despite it itself not being. It's interesting that it has continued to grow when videos typically will plateau very hard on YouTube, you know. I am getting to the point of rambling. To do some final covers of the year, this is just a breakdown of the last 365 days, which is pretty much 2025. It's the 18th as of recording this part of the video. Spoilers that it was late, but yeah, in the last year, 1 million views, which is crazy to say, to get 1 million views in a year, man. But I mean, 14,000 watch hours too. That's 2 channels. And almost all of it's from one video too. That's 2 channels worth of monetization on one video. Almost a channel worth of subscribers for monetization on one video. 3.5 million people saw content that I had potentially made, which is a baffling number to think. And again, 1.5 thousand subscribers gained in a year. I really can't be more grateful, man. So, seriously, thank each and every one of you for being there every step along the way. 2025 really was an incredible year for the channel, and really shows a start, or a new beginning of sorts, and I'm just so excited and so grateful for, all of you for making it happen. And I'm excited for the announcements we have coming later. But yeah, thank all of you so much. Back at the start of the 2020s, the whole world changed in ways that are still felt today, for everyone. I felt it right away though. Growing up, I always had that sort of impending doom feeling when it came to losing people. Grandparents, parents, even pets. You know eventually you're gonna have to deal with the loss, and it's a hard thought to deal with. I remember having a pet hamster, and after that 2 to 3 year mark hit, I was getting anxious almost nightly thinking about how soon they would pass. Those same nights you think about visiting your grandparents to get all the time you can with them. Even now, I think about how hard it would hit me if I were to lose somebody like my mom. But that wasn't what ended up happening. On January 21st, 2020, 6 years ago to the day, as of you watching this, I lost someone who was very important to me. My Uncle Bob passed away, and it hit not just me, but everybody in my family hard. I remember almost everyone gathered at my grandpa's house together, grieving and trying to figure out how to even begin processing everything. And then, just days later, on January 26th, retired NBA star Kobe Bryant was killed in a tragic helicopter accident. And then, it felt like the whole world was mourning too. I distinctly remember watching Trae Young in the number 8 jersey crouching during the violations, and then hours later, listening through my uncle's music just to hear his voice again. Which, I will say, one of the big upsides of the digital era is having recordings and stuff like that of people you've lost. This could even be used as that one day. It was a hard time for not just me, but everyone in the world. And to be completely transparent, I still do feel the effects 6 years later. Every holiday, every birthday, every achievement. You feel it, man. It's just not how anything was ever supposed to be. So in honor of my uncle and the late and great Kobe Bryant, I wanted to share and link just a bit of his music here over some Kobe Bryant clips. So, I hope you enjoy.
See, lately I've been tripping. I've been stuck on some hard decisions. Seems like nobody is trying to listen. I guess I just gotta go out and get it. I hustle to provide, gotta take care of mine. I put it on the line, every day I'm on the grind. I hustle to provide, gotta take care of mine. I put it on the line, every day I'm on the grind. Yeah.
It didn't just stop at that, too. A global pandemic forced everyone indoors, and everyone alive is gonna feel the social and sometimes educational and economical effects of it forever. You could feel it coming before it really shut everyone down that spring break, too. I remember seeing a Reddit post from like October or November in r/NBA about how COVID was going to make it another lockout season, and while everyone was calling him crazy, there were definitely signs. If you didn't already feel the impending doom, the whole world was struck with it right at the cross of the decade. On top of adjusting to new life and business being worse than ever, more hard losses hit the world, and it really felt like stuff was only going to get worse forever. But 2025 showed me that that wasn't the case. I've accomplished some great things, and even if everyone you wanted to be there along the way isn't there, and stuff isn't just quite how you pictured it, you can still do what you can to achieve everything you want. The frame doesn't have to be perfect on every picture, like that one King of the Hill clip.
Alright, Bobby, game day is tomorrow. You're in the single vase category, so you gotta pick one player to send in.
This one's pretty.
Not according to the book. If you go by the checklist, this one's perfect.
But I like how mine's a little off-center. It's got wabi-sabi.
You can't win an argument by making up words.
Wabi-sabi is an Eastern tradition, Dad. It's celebrating the beauty in what's flawed. Like the crack in the Liberty Bell or the mole on Cindy Crawford's face.
The Liberty Bell is great, but come on, if it was in a contest with a bunch of bells without cracks, it would lose.
But sometimes it's the small imperfections that make you love something even more. So what if this rose is a little too short, a little too wide? It's got more personality than those other ones.
Sometimes it's everything it needs to be. I've been through a lot on this content journey, so let's throw it back a little bit for the announcements. Older than this channel even. Hello my friends, if you understand any of what's going on right now, you're like OG, so really appreciate you. But to be for real, once again, I'd like to say thank you all for a big 2025. It really does mean the world to me. My present to you is going to be even bigger things coming this 2026. First up to announce is a new weekly podcast, which will be going up on my friend Marcel's channel. It's just going to be me and him to start, and we want it to have its own legs. But the goal of the podcast is to interview others and give them a platform for people to get to know them. It's going to be called the Three Corners Podcast, and it should be going up every Friday, starting either this Friday or next Friday, depending on production time. The channel will be linked in the description just under Jayden's. The podcast will be going up in full there, and I will use it to create content for this channel as well, so expect to see a lot about that soon. Also, I'd expect to see a lot of other collaborations with other channels going forward throughout this year, whether it's just Marcel or Jayden's channel, or any of the other people I've started reaching out to. I have a lot of ideas for different projects and cool videos to make on that front, so stay tuned. Specifically, I'd like to shout out Sauce Boss, as I have some cool content ideas with him, so stay tuned for that one. But on the solo side, I have a lot planned too. In the theme of weekly uploads, I'm going to be trying this new series titled Throwback Thursdays, which may not be titled like that every time, but every Thursday from here on out, whether it's a video or a short, I'm going to post a video of old footage, gameplay I already have on my PC, continuing some of the old series we have on the channel that I haven't touched, or just playing old games that I like and mean a lot to me, but I haven't got a chance to on the channel yet. Expect to see more commentary style content too, something a little like what you're seeing right now, mixed in there with the normal gaming content. Potentially some Breaking Bad related stuff too, but I don't want to spoil too much on that side. It's pretty clear this is intended to be a variety channel, so there's going to be some gaming stuff, some film stuff, a lot of other ideas I may try out too. More tier lists too, for sure, just for that shorts potential. The podcast content and Throwback Thursdays, as well as the new focus on commentary content being thrown in with the gaming stuff, are the primary new plans and announcements going into the same year. But the gaming content will either stay similar or ramp up a little bit. Similar as of now is just whenever I want to make it, so there's that too. To wrap up, I urge all of you one more time to check out Jayden and Marcel's channel. They both put out their first videos recently and have more content planned, so if you're a fan of me, they're some of my closest friends, and it would mean a lot if you gave them a sub too. It'll be the first links in the description, as well as Jayden's music. Like I said earlier, if anyone wants the full beat that Jayden made, I can talk to him about putting it up if you leave me a comment. Again, sorry for the wait on this. It was originally intended to be a New Year's drop, but I had a lot come up and I ended up reworking a lot of parts of it. Initially, the year-end review wasn't even going to be a segment, it was just going to be me going over the numbers. Now that it's finally out, I should be a lot more involved in my personal and social life outside of work. Sorry to anyone I've been ignoring the reels of. I really hope you enjoyed. This was definitely a passion project, so any support or engagement at all honestly means the world. If you made it this far, it already means so much more than you know, so thank you. For a final little unscripted segment, I know a lot of people aren't going to watch the other content of my channel and are coming straight from the We Become We Behold video or something along those lines, so I would like to give another formal apology that I have used a lot of clickbait content in the past, and it's just something that YouTube promotes and helps a lot, and is not something I intend to do unethically and try my best to do to an ethical extent. Like, I know one of the big sentiments from that video was, oh my goodness, I got clickbaited, but at least, you know, the guy seems friendly. And again, to the people in my personal life, I did have a lot come up that pushed this video back. I was pacing myself really well, and for what it was initially intended to be, I got pretty much everything I needed to get done by New Year's, but I just had a lot come up, and then now I've been focused on getting this out, so I apologize for the delays in that regard. But again, thank you all so much for watching. I really can't help but, for one, thank you so much if you made it this far, and two, thank you for making all of this possible in the first place. So, yeah, that's Gecko for you. I hope you enjoyed. Click one of the things on screen right now, and leave a like down below. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye-bye.